And cut the music. Welcome to your Wednesday morning cup of cyber. I'm Jim with Cyber-Recon. Our illy coffee is in a great Smoky Mountains cup as we get ready to start hump day, as they say. I guess Geico has ruined that for all of us. I guess that's just the way it is. Hope you're doing well today. Hope things are going okay. Hopefully you're staying safe. So many crazy things going on right now. The cyber world is no different. Things continue to change, evolve. Attacks continue to increase across many fronts in the cyber world. And that's what we'll talk about this morning. First, right off the bat, jumping into cyber news of the day. So first up, TrickBot is using a new payload called Bazaar Backdoor. You may know TrickBot is a Trojan that, banking Trojan specifically, used to steal money, Bitcoin mainly, but now it's carrying a different payload, and the payload it's using now is called Bazaar Backdoor. And if you remember Trojans carry an overt and a covert program, so it's wrapped up in something that you're going to want to look at for some reason. The way they're doing this particular campaign is they're wrapping it up in a message, and it's kind of a blended attack because the document is hosted on Google Docs, but it's going to forward you to another site to download the malicious content. The subject lines they're using are pretty crazy. They're kind of all over the place. They're things like termination notices. What are some of the other things they're doing with this? Termination notice was the biggest one they were calling out. Panda Security is the one that's done the major research on this one. That's realized that it's carrying a different malicious payload now. There we go. Termination notices, consumer complaints, and other themes to trick the recipients into opening the Google Doc. Once the Google Doc's open, is redirecting the victims to another website where they'll download the malicious code. It stays dormant for a while, doesn't do anything, and then it will connect to the command and control server for methods for exploitation. TrickBot's been around a while. Before it's used some other stuff like Emotet used it to load Ryuk ransomware, which is another form of ransomware. Ransomware, the big things exploits going on in the world right now. Ransomware is huge, and phishing is huge. That's just the two probably rising stars in the cyber attack world. Those things we're seeing coming up so huge now. Obviously, all the other stuff, all nation state stuff, all the stuff that we normally see still going on, but these are the things that are rising at a tremendously fast rate. On that, mobile phishing, attacks on mobile devices continue to increase. It is estimated that 85% of all phishing attacks now are delivered outside of traditional email. Who is this by? This is Dark Reading has put this together, saying that in the North America, mobile phishing campaigns are up 66.3%. Globally, they're up 37%. Many of the people that are launching these phishing attacks are using COVID-19 as their cover to get in. It's huge. They went ahead and did an estimation, ransom numbers, that if you're an organization that has a breach and you have 10,000 mobile devices, which wouldn't be crazy for an American mid-sized, large-sized American company, data breach on a phishing attack on 10,000 mobile devices, about $35 million, depending on how the scale of that would go. And the other thing that they're doing, because these devices are connected, they're using blended attacks again, using like some of the G Suite stuff or Microsoft Office 365, either Google Online or Microsoft Office Online ties to launch these attacks. It's crazy. It's crazy. And again, the big things, tying it to COVID-19, tying it to things that we've seen in the last couple of weeks, like tracing that you may have been around someone who had COVID-19, or stating that your stimulus money, bonus, whatever they want to call it, is tied up in one way or another. So we're seeing a lot of this happening. It's a high success rate on mobile devices just because it's harder to catch the lure. It's normally folks are not as defensive on their mobile devices they are on a computer. It seems part of normal everyday life. It doesn't seem to be part of the same way we're thinking about our computer when we're on the computer. So, and last up in news this week, just when you think ransomware can't get any worse, it looks like some of the ransomware gangs are forming up to form a cartel. This article from Bleeping Computer, they always seem to dig in and find some good information. Maze Ransomware, and if you remember Maze, Maze is one of the first ransomware organizations that sometimes, whether you did or did not pay them, they would post sensitive information that they gained from their ransomware attack onto websites that they control. They've been doing this for a while, and other people have been following, but now there's information that Maze is not only hosting their exploited data on their servers, but they're also starting to post other folks. Other folks are working together. They're giving Maze the exploited data they found and then letting Maze post it. Lockbit is another ransomware organization that has now teamed up with Maze, and they're putting this information up. Maze noted that there's other folks that will be joining soon, and that information will also be posted to the site. Kayla, a cyber intelligence firm, is the one that did a lot of the digging to find out what's going on with this increase in coordination, I guess, amongst these ransomware actors. It's definitely not going to be good. Say the average ransom is payments over $100,000 these days. Some folks enterprise-wide paying millions to these ransomware actors. It's just it's the world. I think this is the world. Ransomware, phishing. You got to know those things. You got to know how to defend yourself. You've got to have, if you're an enterprise, there's got to be a way you can back yourself up. Provide backups that are going to be protected from these ransomware attacks. It's not easy. That's for sure. That's why if you're in cybersecurity, you will be employed for a long, long, long time. Just this stuff is not going away. It's not going away. On lighter news, it is repeating day. June 3rd is repeat day. A little cartoon. June 3rd's repeat day. June 3rd's repeat day. Repeat something that's not, a crazy holiday you've got to be strictly buying cards for or anything like that. It is just repeat something. If you like something, if you're eating something, I guess, then repeat eating it. Our website tells us there is no substantial information about the origin of this day. We can only speculate that it's created by someone who enjoyed doing something and thought, hey, let's do that again. They're saying pick an array of foods, activities, and repeat them today. Repeat anything you want. It's just a crazy, crazy holiday. So, as you may or may not know, next Wednesday, exactly 1 week from today, Wednesday night, we'll be launching the next of the series of trivia nights. As you know, we moved this from Friday to Wednesday. We did that because a lot more people are getting out. A lot more people are getting into phase 1 and phase 2 of the relief from COVID-19. People are going out more. People are doing things on Fridays again. So we're moving the night to Wednesday night. It makes sense. But Wednesday, we're going to do trivia night. Be there or be square, right? Or be there and be square if you want, I guess. I don't care. Test your trivia knowledge. Test your knowledge of the cybersecurity world. let let the world know if you are king or queen of cyber trivia. It's free to play. There's no information that's needed other than some really rudimentary basic stuff that you can, not even close to privacy information you have to submit to just play along with the game. It's not anything stressful. It's about if you get to watch live, you get to sometimes hear Piper determining that she needs to be the only dog in the neighborhood. I don't know why. So, if you're going to play along, join us. It's going to be Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It is a fun time. Right now, Mike Bravo has. I just need to take her and send her upstairs or something. Mike Bravo has been the reigning champion for 2 trivia nights in a row. He's won everything, even the mid-game prize. He's the winner of the mid-game prize. He's a great guy, but maybe somebody needs to go out there and unseat Mike Bravo if you can. I don't know. Can anyone unseat Mike Bravo? That's the question. Today's slide deck is not really a slide deck. We're really going to walk through what you need to do to play the trivia game, what the trivia game looks like, how it's played, give you some insight. So if you do want to show up, you'll know what to expect. So let me clean some stuff up around here, and we'll be right back. After the intro, we'll walk through how do we do this trivia night thing? How do you log in? What information is required? What does it look like? And just show you how it goes. So hang around. I'll be right back. I'm gonna drink some of my coffee, and I will see you guys in just about a couple seconds. And we're back. I'm Jim with Cyber-Recon. Thank you for joining us. In this short video, we're going to show you how the trivia night is played and what you have to do to log in and play along with us at home or wherever you're at, because this can be played anywhere. It's a mobile device. We can play it anywhere. So trivia night, it's a fun night. It's coming right up. Starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Lasts about 60 to 90 minutes. It's about 40 to 50 questions depending on the night, and they cover all the wide range of trivia knowledge around computer security and cybersecurity. So let's jump in and look what do these things look like. What does it look like to log in? So we use a tool called Socrative or Socrative. They call it Socrative. Or they call it Socrative. It's a tool that's used in education to deliver tests to remote students, which is perfect in our case. The answers that you'll provide, with the exception of one, are all multiple choice, and the multiple choice answers are served up on the Socrative or Socrative application. You can download the app for your mobile device, Android or iPhone based. Or you can play it through a web browser. If you play it through a web browser, there's no information you're going to have to give at all. You don't have to install anything. If you play on a mobile device, obviously you have to install the mobile app. But we'll walk through playing it on the website. So I'll provide the link in the comments below. But essentially, you go to Socrative.com. And you're going to be greeted with this page. And what we're looking for, sign up for free. You don't have to worry about that. You're not going to sign up for anything. What you're looking for is login, and that's the key to get to where you need to go. So you hit login. You're going to be prompted with a pop-up. What you're going to want is student login, because that's where all the questions will be delivered in the student login information. So when you hit student login, it's going to ask for a room name. Now, it's important to get the right room name. That gets you to the right quiz. So we are Cyber-Recon, all one word, no hyphen in it. So it's Cyber-Recon, and you're going to join. Now, here you can put a name. Now, there's some rules on cyberrecon.com/trivia. We don't want anything derogatory. We don't want anything that's going to put anybody down. We don't want anything, any profanity in here. Just whatever name you want to use. I'm just put Jim. I could put James. I could put Cyber Jim. I could put whatever I want in here. Just let's remember we're keeping this civil. Let's not be crazy in the way we create our names, right? So we put our name in there, and that's it. That's all the information you give up. Now you're into the game, right? And we have this initial question is provided so that everybody gets kind of paced up at the same place. So regardless of when you join, we set the Socrative app up about 15 minutes before gameplay starts, so about 6:45 Eastern time. Socrative is up and running. You can log on and you'll answer this first question, and that gets you queued up, ready to play the game. It shows you where the link to the YouTube link is, and it just asks you how you're doing. So all we're looking for is a free-form answer. Just let us know how you're doing. And this is the only non-multiple choice question you have, and it's just to get everybody into the game, and so that we know on our side. So on our side, we'll see something that looks like this: 0 of 1 students answered. That I'm the only one logged in right now because we're displaying this. But as you see, I can see the question. I can see there's 1 person online. I can see that no one's answered yet. And when I say fine here, that's submitted. And you say, okay, wait for the teacher to advance the question, right? On the teacher side, on the MC side, or our side, where we're hosting up the questions, the trivia questions, I see that 1 of 1 students has answered, and the answer is fine. That's all we want. We just want to get everybody queued up, ready to play the game. No big craziness here, right? So as the MC, as the folks putting on the question, we can go on to the next question, and this is what. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know why it. I got to start it over. Sometimes it doesn't play in. When we're in demo mode, it doesn't always work right, right? That seems to be. There we go. As an instructor, I can put the next question up. Sorry about that delay there. So on my side, I see the question as it goes out, but on the student side, this is what you'll see, right? So what does the netstat command with the switch dash question mark? And then we get our 4 choices. If we are on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, as you know, it's May 18th, 2020, and we're finishing up Security Plus. We're on the wrong video. There's going to be a lot of editing for Jimmy this morning. Got to find my question 1. Okay. So obviously we're this question 1 of the set, but question 2 because we had the intro. But here's what you'll see on the YouTube channel. And we'll be able to tally your votes. Please let me know what that does. Netstat with the command switch minus question mark. Multiple guess if you're on Socrative. If you're not on Socrative, you don't get the multiple guess. So you can see, there's obviously an advantage to be on Socrative. You get the answer. Displays help about using the netstat. So that's the way the gameplay goes, right? So there are a variety of questions, as you can see as I was going through here. Another example of a question. Now we're getting into more trivia. We're getting out of the tech questions. So Mike Salace, what's his handle? Kaus? I read it as Kaus. Salace? And you see there's a group of folks here getting this thing going. The whole team is on. We're all playing.
Cat Michael.
So if you know, do you know the answer? If you were playing along last game, then you would know this is one of the questions we had. And who
How many people
who was
know
it?
Mafia Boy?
So Mafia Boy, right?
Mafia Boy fame.
But it's not only trivia like that. We also have, our movie trivia hat along here. We have movie, and we have pictures like identify this person or identify this thing. All kinds of questions come out. All kinds of trivia from commands, from things you should know from your security career, all the way to trivia like where was the first term hacker used, things like that. So if you're on Cyber-Recon, you go to Cyber-Recon if you want to see more information. You're going to go over to trivia, and under trivia, if you click that link, it's going to take you to rundown of Trivia Night. It's got the links you need. If you want to print the information, you can print it out. The Socrative app link is there. You can join the live stream right there. It's got the rules for the game. Have fun. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. That's the rundown. It's kind of a, I think I've got a lot of editing for Jimmy this morning. Let's run down how you do it. It's very, very easy to get going. It's coming up next Wednesday is our next Trivia Night. Starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It is Trivia Night. It's fun. It's just a time to get out. We have some folks from the RMF Lifeboat and from some different groups that are going to show up. Hopefully, maybe unseat Mike Bravo. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I'm Jim, Cyber-Recon. As always, be safe out there. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like. We'd love to hear your comments. Are you coming to Trivia Night? Do you want to go to Trivia Night? Do you want to come unseat Mike Bravo? Let's see. Anyways, be safe out there, and we'll see you next time.